Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Now Lance. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Agnew now to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early? And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Well, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now first down. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence, complete. It's Johnson. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, a 22.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Now this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance going to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Lance to throw it. That's out to the flat for Gibson. They find some open field here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. And a very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Finding Gibson on the slant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance, he'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Shotgun now for Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3, and they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Lance. Complete to Hilton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Working from the gun, Lance. This one left side caught by Gibson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 16. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And it's a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams from 8 yards out. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in the second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Lance. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Lance trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. From midfield now, Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Lawrence will throw. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Lawrence. They look for Pitts again. This time he's got it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And here's a give to Gibson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Second down and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunt. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Lawrence running right on the option. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Sanders' kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
Had a chance to meet him while he was still at Clemson at a summer camp, partner. And this is one of the best kids you're going to meet out there. And he doesn't say a whole lot, but it's fun to watch how people respond to him. When he was a camp counselor, the kids just flocked around him like the Pied Piper, just as his teammates did while he was at Clemson.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Watson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Watson now to throw. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead grows to 10-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And he'll need to put that interception out of his mind quickly because between the field goal and the pick 6, they're already looking up at a 2-score differential.
And isn't it interesting that a lot of the time when we talk about having a short memory, we say that's a defensive back, right? Got beat for a touchdown pass, throw it out. Quarterbacks have to do the same thing. They make a mistake, come back and be the best quarterback you were before.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, it's Elliott. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. give to Elliott. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves.
Under pressure, they got him again. Dietrich Wise Jr. in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Picked off at the 40. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So they'll get another shot on offense.